everyone, welcome to Long Arm Wednesday, part 2. We are continuing to work on our pink and brown, seems to be a theme going on here, donation quilts. These ones for the girls. I've got 2 of them done, and with this very pretty color works from Northcott fabric. And because it wasn't a panel piece, I could cut the strip long enough to fit the quilts, and then I just sewed 2 together, so I know this one's got 1 solid piece on the back, and this one has another solid piece on the back, and of course a little bit extra for the, scrappy pile. There's always something for the scrappy pile. All right, so I'm just going to continue here. Just going to resume because it's stitching out. I've got 2 different patterns going on, same as what I do with the boys' quilts. My thread is mint. I really thought, I didn't really want to put pink on there. I didn't want to put brown on there. Kind of want to pop a little bit of the color from the back here. So it, Pop gets a chance. Maybe you can kind of focus in back here so you can really see the color of that thread. And it's really showing up on the pink and the brown on the front. So it's beautiful. I love how it's all coming together. And I was trying to bring out this little colored fabric here that we were adding, that sort of bit and stuff. So just a little bit. It was that or Hawaiian blue, but mint one out. So this one is called Butterflies and Flowers. And I have it, it did the panel or the little block stitch out 4 times, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, and I just rolled it halfway. This one over here has a feather and butterfly, and I did that 3 times. But nonetheless, I got them in 2 different categories. This one's finishing off this one. I just have to switch to the next little quilt group, and then it'll finish off that one. So, no worries. Love the software. Love Gamble Statler Stitcher. Love it. Gives me the capability of doing these sorts of things, right? It really does. And of course, I can make this bigger, smaller, if I wanted it denser, if I wanted it more, big, huge butterflies. Here's a flower. It's doing a little butterfly here right now. There's a flower over there. You have the option. You have the option to tweak it and make it fit to where you need it to. And of course, we're making them work through the spaces this couple weeks. So anyways, we're doing really well for our charity quilts so far. This will be 4 and 5 because the 2 boys and then the one behind me here, the bear paw. Since we just finished that off, it'll be off to donation too. So we're gonna have quite a bit this month. Here's the pen. I like this one. It's not necessarily girly, but it's very basic. It's just like a little swirl butterfly. There's other ones that are a little bit more complicated. Like this is more like a coloring book. The other one's more like an intense drawing sort of thing. There's different ones, right? And of course you can always download and look for other patterns. So, but I like the flexibility of the software. With a Panto, you're just stuck with that size of paper on the back of your machine, and that's all you got, right? So you can't really adjust it. You can with the software. Am I selling it yet? No, I'm kidding. I don't work for Gamble. We don't get anything from anybody. What we put out is our own funds and our own everything. Nobody supplies us with anything. Except good friends with some fabric scraps. There you go. It's almost done. It's got about 4 butterflies and 4 flowers to go. And hopefully you can really see this thread showing up on this with it being the mint color. I want every quilt to be almost 2 quilts in one, right? We have this side, which is normally the main feature, and normally you put flannel on the back. Well, the flannel was the main feature and it's the front, so put nice and something colorful and cottony on the back. So, or they can have it either way, I'm pretty sure that 2 little munchkins are gonna like this. I know I would. Yeah, I was trying to incorporate a little bit of one of these colors in here just to pop it out a little bit. I could have chose white, could have chose cream, could have chose black, gray. I don't know. Mint look good. It's right out of the way. There we go, let's put it away. Yeah, that quilt was a lot of fun. Putting it together on our live streams, and except for the last one, unfortunately, Internet was not cooperating. Didn't get published, but those who were there for the live show, you're the only ones that know what happened. And then we have going on now is the green Bargello Scrappy for on Sunday's live stream. So join us on Sunday, please do. Happy to see you there. And of course, Pop's Tech Talk Thursday. Looking forward to what's going on that one, since last week was the block of the month. It was a challenge, but it came together well, and I like it. And I think I'm going to use one of those blocks as a separate block, like the one that I liked with the little ship and stuff like that. I think I'd like to make that on a bigger scale as a big boy quilt, or just some fun shapes. You know, the rectangles and the triangles, and you know, the flip-flop of the two colors, that sort of thing. Those corner ones. I really like those corner ones. One more butterfly and one more flower, and then we're going to scoot on down over there and do the feather and butterfly. I could have just put flowers on this, but I really wanted to pull in that butterfly a little bit extra. It is here in quite a few spots, and, you know, just kind of put that little extra. All right, one more flower. And I chose a similar flower to what's on here. It's got like 5 or 6 petals to it. You know, blends it in. There we go. And that's what it means by edge to edge. Edge of the fabric to edge of the fabric. All right, so snip that up. We're going to hit continue because we know it's done. He's saying, okay, all right. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to bring Walt all the way over here. Hopefully I don't take Pop out in the process, and switch over to my other quilt group, which would have been right over here. And just making sure I have all my lineups are correct. Nothing moved from me switching from one quilt to the next, and it's not. It's all good. And I'm just going to start this quilting project. There we go. And this is a really cute one. I love the feathers. One day I'll be doing feathers like this. I need lots of practice. I do try, but I don't know. You just got to keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. Like anything you want to be good at or master, you have to put in those hours, you know. So this kind of does a little feather up with a little curl at the top. I think it does a butterfly then. I'm not entirely sure. Or it does it off one of these little leafy parts up here where it comes up. And then it comes back around, does another like little big leaf. Or feather. Right. It'll just take a couple minutes. Doesn't usually take too long. Pop being attacked by the curtain. It's beautifully sunny. Well, it was sunny earlier anyways. It's nice because we had like a few days of clouds, so it's nice to be able to see the sun. Alright, it's going to start on one butterfly. See, did a partial feather here. Came around, did part of it, and then went skipping in to do the butterfly. Once it's finished the butterfly, it'll come back and finish off that feather, that one little curl to it. Yeah, I'm glad I chose that thread. I was a little humming hot at first. Sometimes it's hard to put that commitment in when you never know, you know? You know? I mean, sometimes you just gotta go for it. No one's gonna tell you you're wrong. Well, they shouldn't anyways. It's not nice. All right, now it's starting to feather up in the other direction. Yeah, there's only two butterflies and 3 feathers with a bunch of little curls off of them for one section stitch out, and then for the other. So I did put them two on this one. If I would have stretched it out so it was just one, we would have had some huge feathers. So, and I don't want that. I want more of a little bit more of a stitch in between. This is 80/20, warm and natural. So it's one of my favorites. I chose this because I just happened to have a little bit more of this at the time. So I kind of keep my donation between the two rolls of the poly and the warm and natural even. So I have to try and find some more batting on sale. Yeah, Northcott has some beautiful fabrics between their cottons and their quilting cottons and their flannels. There's some good quality stuff. It's about halfway done the first one. Shouldn't be too much longer. And then I have a bunch of these strips still to either I can still make a whole quilt because I have enough 18 strips to do another quilt if I wanted to, of just the strip stuff. And then enough to do binding, probably on all three of them. So if I get my stuff together, maybe that'll be a project for Munchkin or Pop if they're looking for something to do. Probably not. Let's put those together. Like, it's only 18, don't worry about it. All right, now it's gonna work its way to the other side, all the way up. It's gonna do another, oh, it's gonna finish that side of the feathers. Oh my God. I know it comes up and does that other butterfly. Because I seen it on the other row. I did. Where were you guys? There it is. Now it's going to start that butterfly. This is a fancier butterfly. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 little feathers on either side of it, you know. So actually probably really see it stitch out on this one right here because of the contrast of color. So it's kind of like a feather butterfly. But it's very pretty. It almost seems almost very magical as well. You know, could be a winged fairy. You never know. All right, now it's just gonna do that last little loop at the top and then stitch a whole other one out. It paused. It's like, oh, all right, on to the next one. Yeah, so we're happy to say we already have homes for all 8 of the children's donation quilts to the Linus project. So we're very happy about that. We like to kind of spread the love everywhere. We did lots for Ronald McDonald House last year, so we want to kind of really concentrate on more local needs in our area. And we do have a bunch still to do up to mail away. And we also have the 9 patch too. So if you want to contribute to that, that would be awesome. Check us out on Facebook. Our address is there, the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Or if you want to contribute your block to the Around the World quilt, it's 9.5 by 9.5. That represents some place of your area or something you like to do, whatever. Be honored to have you in the quilt. We have to get some proper paper first so I can print out everybody's names so I can put them underneath their block and sew it in like a little sashing. So I don't want it, I decided I didn't want it on the back. I wanted it right up front so people could see exactly, you know, this is Heather's block, this is Kelly's block, this is Karen's block, you know, this is, you know, Denise's block and Pat and Judy and, you know, all of you who have contributed. A couple more feathers and then we're done. Yeah, I thought a nice little flannel binding too would be kind of nice. Or should I just do white and that ties them both in? White's gonna get dirty fast. Leave your ideas in the comments. What sort of binding should I call them? Because I could use those flannels and make them into another quilt. And I have lots of white. But I don't want it to look dirty fast, you know what I mean? I don't think I have this kind of pink either. Almost there. He's working so hard. And this is pretty much 2 bobbins full to go from all these two quilts to cover them completely in this sort of stitch, medium density. I'd say this was a medium density. It would be also fun to, if you had a similar panel like this, you could cut each one of these out, border it up in another fabric, and make a whole square out of it and place it differently somewhere in the quilt. Same with these long ones, the little ones, you know, that sort of thing. Make a couple of butterfly blocks to toss in there as well. Add the panel as well about a couple blocks you created, you know. Like the fox quilt, you know. A few of your favorite blocks. Really, the opportunities are endless, you know, and it makes for a fast, cute quilt, and you're not taken away from, you know, as much as we love to cut up fabric and sew it back together, you know, sometimes having a nice big strip and, you know, nice accenty fabric sort of thing. And actually, that's what I was talking to Pop about. I said to him the other day that this is what I meant, is like if you had a focus fabric, like this cute little bug fabric, oops. Right there. Cute little bug fabric. I had a big square of that and then just keep going with all the primary colors all the way around, you know? Like it doesn't have to be anything massive or huge. Find something in the remnant bin and just go for it, you know? Just square it up, make a few blocks, you know? Whatever. Add some strips, do a big log cabin, you know? And that's directional, so you'd want to make sure that was going the correct way, especially if you wanted to put something else with it. All right, almost done. So that pink one, I had a feeling it was going to get in the way. Well, we thank you very much for watching and liking and subscribing and thumbs up. And please check us out on Patreon. We could certainly use your help. And you get to see bonus videos every month. Bonus videos. Come on, every month. Me, or Pop, or both of us. You know, you never know what you're going to get. It's a surprise every month. All right, there we go. All done. Okay. All right, now we'll release this a little bit, and I'll just show you the two, because there's these aren't as long as they were the last week, because I had the boys in the other direction. All right. We'll release this a bit, and release this some more. Move this out of the way. There we go. Isn't that cute? Cute butterflies and birds and cats and dogs and everybody getting along, and the caterpillar. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, this beautiful fabric that we have on the back here. It's absolutely lovely. Love, love, love it. All right, thanks everybody. Take care, and we'll see you on a weekend project, and Pop will see you on Thursday. All right, take care everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great day.